Hey guys, this is the Ranger for MMO Attack, and we're taking a look at Crossfire on Tribes Ascend. Essentially this is again one of the sort of flag capping route videos, and as you can see we are first of all taking the most direct route to the flag, which is just straight through the middle of the map. Again, as with other maps, usually I pop two sort of impact grenades on the way. You're going to want to avoid doing that. Flying straight into the edge wall is not somewhere where you want to sort of go. Essentially, it's very easy to avoid. You just curve on your way out. Because I'm kind of just showing off the routes, I'm not actually flying flying slash skiing how I would normally go, because I will almost never take that direct route because it's a very direct route. It's very easy to shoot people down who go down that route, but as you can see it is fairly easy to build up quite a bit of speed on that route though. So again, the whole purpose of this video is really to show people sort of easy routes that you can go fairly fast on well, Crossfire, that's the one. I almost forgot the name of the map. Right, second route, this side. The other route we will show after this one is the other side. Now, if we go down this side, it's easy to tell which island you need to go up on this one, because it has the big tower on it and you just fly straight up. Reason why you get so much height, and the more height the better, is you build up a lot of speed when falling, so it gets you very fast. You then impact grenade once and just go up over this thing and grab very quickly and you're away. Now the whole going up at the side does take quite a bit of time, because going up all that height and then falling back down all of that height does take a fair amount of time. We're actually going slightly awkwardly wide on this as well. I don't normally go this wide, but oh well, it's going to work out fairly well. Right, and back to the flag. Now, third route is essentially the other side. This is my less recommended side. Depends on how good you are at timing things and how good your approach is, but it's a more difficult side, but possibly a slightly faster side. So essentially, if you put a bit of practice into it, it's probably a nicer side to actually go from, because of that sort of fact that it's a bit faster. As you can see, huge amount of height on this side because of the impact. You could impact on the other side, however the slope is a bit awkward, so impacting often sends you off a bit funny. We're coming in at a terrible angle here, and that's what happens if you come in at a terrible angle on this side, because it has that second platform after the sort of the first one with the flag on it. You can hit into that fairly easily, which really isn't something you want. However, it's fairly unavoidable unless you have very good timing to fall down in between the two of them, or if you come in at the right angle. If you come in at the right angle, that second platform's not really an issue, but we came in at a horrible angle, so then it becomes all about timing, or the fact that you're just going to hit that and stop. Right, so the other team. Essentially, because we are going to show you the other team's sort of same routes, because we don't want to be biased and say, well, this team does it that way when the other team can't. That's terrible. Why did I do that? When you're doing that route though, don't hit into that wall. It's more beneficial if you avoid that wall completely. That's a horrible wall to hit. I don't normally ever hit that wall, but yeah, that was just bad on my part. Right, let's go grab that. This is my favourite team in all fairness. Diamond Sword is the way forwards. Most people tend to not like Diamond Sword, which is weird. Or when I say most people, I mean at least all of the people I tend to know either don't like Diamond Sword or don't like Bloody. There's not one that doesn't really care. most of the people that I know from gaming clans tend to be like Diamond Sword for the win, and most of the people I tend to know in real life seem to be like Blood Eagle for the win. But, right, up with a huge amount of height on this side, and here we go. This is the awkward side, but as you can see we got a decent angle off of that, and we just completely missed the second platform on it. That's the kind of angle you want to be aiming for, because it sort of curves you round the back a bit, so you're projecting away from it in the right sort of direction and everything. It's just a much nicer way to go away from the flag. So back to our base then. Very quick grab on that. Now, this last route that we are going to show you is the reversal of this route, but there's something different about this route compared to the Blood Eagle way of doing it. Yeah, because on Blood Eagle I tend to aim for the big sort of towery thing on the hill. If you do that on this one, you're on the wrong hill. As you can see from here, probably it's fairly close to their base. If you go for it, you're behind their base, which is definitely not where you want to be. So essentially on Blood Eagle, aim for that tower. On Diamond Sword, never aim for that tower. That tower is the wrong place to go. It's the big mountain behind the tower. It's fairly obvious which one you should be going for, really, because the big mountain behind the tower is sort of lined up right to do this jump, but the other one's not. Right, now let's just jump over to that tower a second, and, well, to that hill a second, and then we can show you this side. Right, I'm gonna need some more grenades, or I'm gonna want some more grenades. I like having grenades. I already had one, so I doubt I would actually need more on this route, but again, whole point of get a good amount of height. Height gives you additional speed. Additional speed means pew, I go a lot faster. Let's go up and over. Good thing about this route is it means it's very easy to avoid sort of force walls, because you can just hover your height just above the force wall, you'll still grab the flag. You can drop yourself down just behind the force wall very easily, so it really removes force walls from this game when you're coming from the sides, because